Fulani ti pààyàn. Now the person they tie like this so on top bike. Fulani don't pipe person for Akure. Fulani don't pipe person for Akure. Now the person they tie like this so. Fulani don't pipe person. I'll show you the second person with Fulani don't pipe for Akure.
Cattle, the herdman, values his cows more than the lives he is killing. Whereas the herdman values even the life of the cow more than his own life. That is how God has created him.
No cow, not even 10 billion cows, is up or has enough value like a human being. It's not number one.
As the atrocity of Fulani herders escalate in the country, many Nigerians have come out to call out the Fulani, especially those from the north, the Hausas. And many have called, for their extinction, that every, state and communities should, send the packing. Before I have a lot to say, before I say what I want to say, I want you to watch some few videos I'm about to show you. Among the video I'm about to watch is when that of a House of Rep member, a lady, he said the life of a cow is more valuable than that of human. As a matter of fact, another lawmaker had to call out to order. Now, I have a lot to say regarding the video about to watch, but let's watch the videos together first, please. In the course of this video, you are going to understand the mindset of some humans we are sharing country with, you understand? And at the end, we will dissect it together. Please, before diving into this, do me a favor by giving this video a thumbs up and please share. In case today is your first time coming across my video, this only goes on platform, a platform that tell you undiluted truth. Thank you.
Fulani ti pààyàn. Now the person they tie like this so on top bike. Fulani don't pipe person for Akure. Fulani don't pipe person for Akure. Now the person they tie like this so. Fulani don't pipe person. I'll show you the second person with Fulani don't pipe for Akure. Fulani don't pààyàn low. Now the second person be that on top bike. Now the second person be this so. Now 3 people that buy like this once. Ibuala not power. Now the second person like this. See the second person. See how now they tell us say this country na joke. See how now show you the third person where they don't buy. Now show you the third person where they don't buy. See third person. Now the third person did outside though. Third person with Fulani don't buy. Now they on top this machine too. Yeah. They don't put on top this roundabout. Now the third person be this. Now the third person be this. Now the third person.
I don't know why Nigerians, we have become so edgy now. Maybe because of the food we eat now. We eat so much of Maggi. We have become so impatient that we don't want to listen to each other. We don't want to, provide solutions that will be workable to our country. Mr. Speaker, I sit here, my colleague is saying the cattle, the herdman, values his cows more than the lives he is killing, which is not true. You can't sit down here and just make conclusions. Yes, the herdman values even the life of the cow more than his own life. That is how God has created him.
No cow, not even 10 billion cows, is up or has enough value like a human being. It's not number one human life. So when you say God has created them in such a manner that they value their cows more than human beings, I find that very insulting and demeaning.
Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on a very, very sad note. Wallahi, yesterday and day before yesterday, when I saw the pictures, the gruesome pictures of the individuals that were unalived in Bokos, I wept for my country. Not just Bokos, in Ehamofu and also Adani in Enugu State. It is very, very unfortunate that these things are happening. These headsmen, I don't understand how somebody is going to compare the life of a cow to a life of a human being. Who does that? Let's assume something happens to the headsmen. Why would you take the laws into your hands? This is not the first time you people are doing this thing. I worked in Enugu for 5 years. I worked under the Enugu State Peace and Security Committee. There is no local government in Enugu that I have not been to, trying to curb this menace between farmers and herders. I've been to all these places from Nkerefi in Ogu to Adani, Isuzo, Uzuwani, Udi, Igwetiti, Igwezi. You understand? I've been to all these places, Oba Nsuka, because I was with the Enugu State Peace and Security Committee that was constituted by the former governor, Right Honorable Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi. We go into these villages, we see the destruction that these headsmen usually do and cause. So my problem is, what is wrong with the security architectures of these states? For how long these headsmen attacks have been consistent for the past decade? I can remember the attack in Dogona in Jos. So I wonder, children that do not know anything about whatever it is, I wonder how you are going to take your cows close to somebody's farm, destroy the person's farm. Though I know sometimes the reaction from the farmers sometimes is harsh, of which I understand. It's difficult for you to put ones and twos together, farm, and then look at it, see it destroyed. But I wonder how this will now result to you coming back in the night and destroying the whole community, unaliving a whole community, unaliving over 100 people that know nothing about what transpired. For crying out loud, where is that done? Where is that done on this earth? Where is that done? Only in Nigeria. I saw the governor of Plateau State, Caleb Muftuanga. I would definitely applaud you, Mr. Governor, for your swift intervention in going to Bokos. I don't know what the Enugu State governor is doing about the Adani situation and that of Ehamofu. But I even saw the governor of Plateau State in Abuja trying to seal a deal with the security architecture about the surveillance, I think drones and some other things. But this has to stop. Only if you know what I experienced in Enugu, I'll find time and give you people. I have concrete details of what is happening between farmer and herders. I have details of the issues with the farmers. I have details of the issues with the herders. I think it's time we do something about this collectively. So if you condemn the killing of Deborah, now condemn the killing of the 16 people in Edo State, Uromi, and you're not condemning the killings in Bokos, then you are a hypocrite. What is wrong is wrong. You cannot side one particular people and you are expecting change. No. If you want to criticize constructively. That's just it. I'll be on the TikTok live this night, 9:30 p.m. 5th of April 2025, to discuss the massacre and unaliving of innocent souls in Adani, in Bokos, and the one of Ehamofu. Let's come and discuss constructively and find a way out as concerned citizens of this country.
All right, thank you so much for watching. The first I want to say is this. I'm sure some of you heard the House of Rep member, the lady, what she said. How on earth with any human compare the life of a human with that of a cow? That's by the way. Now, guys, you will recall these Fulani elders, something gave them the names, something gave them the audacity, the capacity, and the capability. What is that? It's the likes of Buhari and his cohort. The question is, do you remember? It was when Buhari became president that these Fulani elders started carrying AK-47. How many of you remember? So meaning somebody is behind them. And we have seen videos of a lot of some of our soldiers and the rest, like one retired admiral, who came out and called out Buhari. Are you guys understanding me? Okay, let's put this by the side. Now, these things are happening. There was massacre in Plateau State, massacre in Enugu State, massacre in Edo State. You just see some video now. Where is the president of the country? That's the question I'm asking. You cannot see that we are currently living in a country where the life of a chicken is not literally more valuable than that of human. That is the level we are as a country. And some people are still saying, if not for social media, most of you won't be hearing this. Because the government of Pablo Escobar, they literally ordered all these mainstream medias not to be reporting such news. That's the more reason, Nigerians. You have to like this, you have to please share. Let's expose the failure of these guys. Citizens don't have food to eat. The lives of citizens are not secure, not safe. And we say we have a country, we say we have a government. Most of you will not see anything wrong with this. You will not see sense in it simply because it has not happened to you. It does not happen to any of your loved ones. What's your take, friends? Will you still blame those who are calling for secession from the country? You can see they have every reason, good reason to call for secession. Because our government has totally failed. The time and the energy they will put into think how to better the life of the citizen, how to take the country forward. What they think is how to rig the next election. What they think is how to capture a state. How can Senator this guy Senator, I forgot his name. I published his video recently. The name escaped me. That came out 2 days ago to expose how Tinubu is borrowing money from other countries on behalf of Nigeria to lavish. How can they come out to expose? And it's the same party with Tinubu. After exposing, Akmab, you have to go to Senate floor to go and say, why are you using derogatory name? Why are you calling president like that? The next time you do that, you know what I will do. Don't forget, this guy was a contestant, you understand, with Akpabio during the president election. He contested. He was one of those that they begged that he should, step down for Akpabio. He's a fellow senator elected like Akpabio. But Akpabio now is literally treating all senators as if they are his grandchildren, they are his servant. And you say we have a country? Lawmakers that should be calling the executive to order, but they have become the sleepers, like someone that pick toothpick, that give toothpick to executive to use. And you say we have a country? Judiciary is in their pocket. Legislature is in their pockets. No, that is working. And you say we have a country. What's your take on this? Please don't forget to like and please share. Above all, leave your opinion in the comment section.
Internet does not forget. We have never been this much polarized. I'm a federal person. My mind is federal. My brain is federal. My loyalty is federal. I do things for the federal government. So I cannot come here and try to be sentimental. No, I'm a federal person.
Will your life be at risk now that they're hearing you?
I don't care. I don't care. And my colleagues, they know me. Those people that listen to me, they know me. I don't care. The issue is that this country is bigger than individual. That is the issue. This country is bigger than individuals. Buhari will come and go. Eliminating me or killing me will not solve the problem and will not add value. But he will come and go. And somebody must come and repair the damage to the psyche of this society, the damage to the polarization, to the nepotism that I've never seen in my life. I work with all these presidents. This is the worst situation I've found myself. And believe me, internet does not forget. I was part of the people that helped to bring Buhari to government because I believe in him.
Have you worked with the government after that?
After
you helped bring the government?
Oh, of course, I worked with him. We brought him in 2015, and I work as the Deputy Director of Defense Administration. And we have a lot of hope in him. And we actually are ready to do anything for him. What he has turned out over the years is shocking to us. I was in Harvard in 2014, in December, when the Department of State Services and CIA and others were contemplating about Buhari and other aspirants. I know what we did to convince the American government that the only person that can come and put this country right is Buhari. That was before the Lagos, the APC, before they chose within. Right. And that was how Tinubu came in. We know what we did, but what he has done in the past 6 years is shocking. It's unprecedented. And it should not be allowed to be swept under the carpet because the damage to the psyche of this country is monumental. When you do the processing and you do the analysis before dissemination point, you discover that the end game for them is to just turn this country into like a Taliban type of country. And it's a mindset. and anything goes. In other words, 10% casualties, 20% casualties allowed in trying to achieve the end game. I said that is not the center of gravity of the problem of Boko Haram insurgency that we were having between that 2012 and 2017. And General Lanshakin asked me, Olami, why are you giving problem? What is the problem? Give us the answer. And I told General Lanshakin that if I tell you the answer, you're not going to be able to solve the problem. He said, what is the problem? I said, the center of gravity of Boko Haram and insurgency in Nigeria are the sponsors of that program. It was beyond us. Because the job we need to do is kinetics. Fight, destroy places, resolve issues. Yep. But we cannot resolve issue of sponsors of Boko Haram that were in Buhari's government, that we know them.
When you say we, who?
I was in the